Hey garden friends, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm in a new location today, my new greenhouse. I'm super excited for getting this greenhouse and thought I would show it to you guys. I also decided to film this intro inside here, even though it doesn't sound less loud. It is very, very windy outside. So I decided I would go ahead and film in here just in case maybe it would help with the background noise a little bit. But either way, today we are going to be doing a vegetable garden cleanup because it needs to be done, guys. Today is actually a beautiful, gorgeous day. It's a little windy, but it's 73, I think, today. I think the high is like 75. I live on the East Coast in Zone 7B, so it's starting to warm up a little bit. I know that I need to go ahead and we still have some cold days ahead, but I do need to get my cold season crops in the ground today. I need to get them planted or direct seeded, whatever I'm going to do. I have a couple things to plant, a couple things to direct seed. So I have to get that done. To do that, I need to go ahead and pull what's in there and then refresh the beds. I have some amazing chef's kiss beautiful garden compost to refill the beds and just do a little refresh. And then I will be taking out my seeds and then a couple of things that I've started inside and going ahead and planting those up. So hopefully it's all going to go well. If you are like me and you haven't cleaned up your veg garden yet and you would like to be motivated to do so, stay tuned because that's what we're doing today. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and head out. You know what? I'm actually going to show you guys my compost because I'm actually pretty dang proud of it. Hey guys, just jumping in with a voiceover here because the wind was so terrible that day and I decided to go ahead and cut the audio out. But this is the compost that I was referring to. It's made up of primarily like wood chip shavings as well as goat manure, and the shavings were from the goat pens when I was able to come and get it. And it has been fermenting for about a year now, or breaking down for about a year now. I'm no expert at compost, but I think it turned out pretty good. And I did decide to go ahead and add in some mulch as well, some very finely shredded mulch. We had a tree taken down about a year ago, and this was left over from the grinding of the stump. And so there was a lot of the shavings mixed in there, and then there's also some dirt that was kicked up in there as well. And because it's been sitting for a year, it turned out great. So I thought I'd add some of that to the compost and just increase the volume a little bit, and it turned out amazing. Okay, I also wanted to go ahead and give you guys a preview of what the beds were looking like currently before I did anything to them, and this is what I had going on. I still had some spinach left over from last fall that did pretty well. It did get a little frost damage because I don't have any row covers. I'm hoping to change that this year. But as you can see, I left in pretty much all of my summer plants. I have some tomatoes, I have peppers in there, some basil that needed to be ripped out. I pretty much just left everything exactly how it was. So hopefully nothing will sprout up. There were quite a few tomatoes on the ground when I left it. And then I also had this kale, but it was bolting. I didn't realize till after that apparently you can actually eat the kale flowers and they're very tasty, which I'm kind of bummed about. So I'll have to try that some other time when my kale starts to bolt next time. But I had a couple of carrots I sowed last fall, and then some cilantro that was actually doing really well, which I transferred into a pot, which you'll see, because I wanted to save that. But I figured I'd go ahead and pull the carrots up now and then just re-sow some carrots. That last bed I didn't have anything in it except for weeds. So yeah, that's what it was looking like, and let's go ahead and give this a little refresh.
Seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago. but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows. And we're all going live, still nobody knows. But I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago. Back a year ago. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Flashing red lights, driving at night, windowless ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we'll make it tonight. Oh yeah, we'll make it tonight. Yeah. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? I'm in a race that everybody's chasing fast. They wanna be that someone on the screen at last. They ain't looking inside for their needs in life. They wanna be liked by everybody in sight. But trust me, being free ain't spot.
Okay guys, I am done for today. I'm a little disappointed because I was hoping to get some seeds planted today, the things that I need to go in like direct seeded, but that's okay. Unfortunately, my daughter is about to get up from her quiet time, so my time in the garden is pretty much over for today. So that's just gonna have to wait till tomorrow, and that's okay. That's just the nature of things. But I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys the finished product, and yeah, I guess that's it. I'm just gonna show you guys empty garden beds and then call it a day. Hey, so I know it doesn't look like much right now, but I am actually super excited to see how these beds do this year. It definitely needed a little bit of rejuvenation. As I was like filling them, I hadn't even realized how far the soil had sunk. Last time I had used some sticks and logs and stuff to fill the beds about halfway. So it definitely had sunk down over this past winter, and the soil level had just kind of come down. So it really needed a little bit more soil. So I'm super, super happy to get them just clean, a blank slate, and ready for new plants. And I'm also very excited, oop, there's a little weed, to be using my own compost this year. This will be the first time that I am doing that. Okay, so I had to come a little bit closer to the house because the wind is so bad right now, and I just know that the audio is terrible. But what I was trying to say is I'm super excited to be using my own compost this year and super excited to see how it goes. I was lucky enough last year to be able to go and pick up some goat manure from a friend of mine, and I was able to transport it back, and it has just fermented and processed this entire year. So it's beautiful and it's perfect for this year, and I'm super excited, and I really, really hope it does well. I'm assuming that it will. I also did add a little bit of fertilizer, garden tone from Espoma, into my beds as well, just to give them a little bit extra of a kick. So yeah, I'm crazy excited. If you guys are interested to see what I'm going to be planting up in these beds, I'm going to go ahead and do that for my next video since I wasn't able to get to it today. So definitely tune in if that's something that you're interested in. Otherwise, that's it for me today. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day and get some time in your garden, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!